I am right back at you. I am Alviana Brewster, the owner of B&E, better known to you as Black Nurse Entrepreneurs, the premier networking organization for Black nurses who are interested in launching, building, and growing their entrepreneurial endeavors worldwide. Listen, I wanted to talk to you about another topic that has come up to me here recently. Some people have asked me, Alviana, listen, this is your year of mindset change. Things are different with you. Something is new with you. And all I can say is I owe it to awesome, amazing support system, a solid family, solid friends, a solid community such as you, B&E, and my awesome faith in God. But I wanted to talk to you guys about the old me versus the new me and some of the things that had to happen over the past even 12 to 18 months. Things that have happened in my life that have changed my perspective, that have changed the trajectory of my businesses, and just have made me a different person. So a couple of things that have happened. Let me back up and tell you about how I am or how I was at one point in time, mindset wise. And we always talk about mindset and the importance of mindset changes and mindset shifts, and how really what we do in our lives, in our businesses, depends very heavily on what we think in our brain first, how our mindset is set up to receive God's blessings, right? So one thing, let me and just tell you a little bit about some of the things that I've gone through, how I was and how I am now. So all through this journey of B&E, so you really truly understand, I had an amazing childhood, but I had a time in my childhood where I suffered for a pretty significant amount of depression, pretty significant amount of bullying, as well as just some strong insecurities that followed me over into my adulthood. So even though I was a child that was really good in athletics, was really good in academia, there was still an emptiness in me. And like I said, that followed me over into adulthood, and that kind of dictated a lot of things, such as my businesses. So I started business in 2012 with a crafting business. I love to make things. I love to craft and create and then give my stuff away, or even start selling my stuff at one point. Then I launched B&E. B&E launched in 2015 as a way to get new entrepreneurs with old entrepreneurs, us connect, collaborate, and build strong, healthy Black nursing businesses, right? At that time, I was still working full-time on the floor. And for a matter of fact, I did not stop working full-time as a nurse until 2020. So for 5 years of running B&E, I was working as a nurse full-time on the floor. So I was doing this and doing that and here, there, and everywhere. I had books, I had CPR classes and other business ventures that I was doing at the time. So I was stretched pretty thin, okay? But one thing about my mindset during that time is, first of all, a scarcity kind of mindset. Like, I did not really want to invest money. Now, here's the thing. I get it kind of honest. I got some family members that are investors or savers, I should say. Not even necessarily investors, savers. They live very simple lifestyle, and they don't want to just put their money out and make it really work for them in that sense. And so I kind of got that honest, right? And so one thing about me is I hold on to my money. I'm not the type of person that frivolously spends a lot of money, but I hold on to it, and I'll treat myself every now and then. But I just did not see the value of really putting money in good fertile ground and watching it grow and come back to me. I was holding on to it. I got my $500. And so right now, $500 is better as the bird in the hand opposed to the bird in the bush, the AKA $5,000, right? And so as I've grown as an entrepreneur, I have realized that money, that $500 has to go out there and go grab some friends and come back to me, right? Another thing that I struggled with was imposter syndrome, or not really feeling adequate or really able to do exactly what God has called me to do. And like I said, I struggle with some strong insecurities as a young person. And those are lifelong things that we have to learn to how to kind of manage and deal with. And so there was a time that I didn't really realize the and the purpose that God had called me to as far as leading B&E. I did believe in making B&E an awesome, amazing community so that Black nurses could come, could feel supported and celebrated, could feel safe. I wanted to create a safe place, but um, there was a push and there was a shift during the process for me to really step in a strong leadership role in order to become more visible, in order to really share and show my value, and really understand, even within myself, how valuable I am to this community and how valuable my purpose is in serving the community. And so sometime during last year, my mindset shift started happening again. I started getting around people who I feel like are nurse bosses, amazing examples of what we should be doing as leadership, or leaders, I should say, in the Black nursing community, right? And I was around them. And even during that time, one or two of them were pushing me to go into accountability groups and to purchase programs and things like that. And even at that time, I'm like, I'm not spending my money on that stuff. I don't want to spend my money. And I would cringe at the thought of really putting down significant amounts of money. And I think it was at the moment. So that was like really the first half of last year. And then the latter half of last year, around July, is when my mindset shift started happening. And part of the reason why it started happening from a financial standpoint is because I really understood the power of proximity, accountability, but also the power of business credit, really being able to have money that you can utilize and send it out there and go grab more money to bring back to help you to grow your business ventures. And one thing about growing my business ventures in return helps to build better, stronger businesses for you, because that is my purpose as a business owner, is to help you. And so one of the things that I've learned through this process of mind shift change is the abundance that is there. I have been able to plant those seeds in fertile ground and watch them to grow, and they have provided me with fruit, amazing fruit that has come back to me. I've been able to go out and bless other people. I've been able to bless myself. And so I want to encourage you today to get connected, be around like-minded individuals so they can help you to change your mindset. Mindset is one of those things that is a constant game. We have to work on this all the time. This is not something that you master and then it's game over. You always have to shift. You always have to change it. You always have to strengthen your mindset so that you will become a better person and thus become a better business owner. So I wanted to drop that in your spirit today. I hope that you found that to be valuable. I'm always transparent with you guys. I always want to tell you guys what I've done throughout these years in order to become a better person, a better leader, a better entrepreneur, and a better Black nurse. And so I hope that you found these little tidbits and tips and part of my story to be inspirational. And I hope that you will start figuring out ways to shift your mindset and also hold me accountable too as I go along. Help me to understand some of the things that I need to consistently do better so that I become a better person day by day. So I love you guys. I will see you at our next event. You know that we are on our takeover tour. And so I'm happy to see you, connect with you. And hey, there are millions of things that will be happening in the B&E community. So I ask that you stay tuned. Much love to you.